Does real wealth actually look like? Is it the jewelry, the cars, the courtside lifestyle? Or is it the moment a son who grew up in a trailer can finally hand his mother the keys to a real home and say, "We made it out"? That's why Bam Adebayo's money story hits differently. Because this is not just the story of an NBA star getting paid, it's the story of a kid who came from almost nothing, built an elite skill, turned that skill into generational income, and then started using money the way a lot of people only dream about, to create security, freedom, and legacy. Before the max contracts, before the endorsements, before the spotlight, Bam's life was shaped by struggle. His foundation says he grew up in a single-parent household, moved with his mother to a trailer home in North Carolina's floodplain, and watched her work humble jobs just to keep life together. ESPN reported that mother and son lived in a single-wide trailer before Bam later bought her a house. That matters, because when you understand that beginning, you understand why money for Bam was never just about flexing. It was about escape, it was about stability, it was about changing the story of his family forever. And that right there is the first lesson most people miss about wealth. The biggest money moves usually don't start with investing, they start with value. Bam didn't get rich because he found a magic stock tip. He got rich because he became extremely valuable at something rare. He became the kind of player teams cannot casually replace. That is the foundation of personal finance in real life, too. For ordinary people, that might not mean basketball. It might mean sales, coding, design, aviation, teaching, content, or business. But the principle is the same. Your first investment should often be into the skill that raises your income ceiling. Once your earning power rises, every other money decision gets easier. For Bam, that elite skill translated into massive contracts. Public contract tracking shows he signed a 5-year, $163 million extension in 2020, and then another major extension in July 2024 that SpotTrack lists at roughly $161.35 million over 3 years, with a player option. SpotTrack also shows his 2025-26 cash salary at about $37.1 million and career earnings at roughly $139.7 million to this point. That means his wealth was built primarily the smart way, through his core craft first, not by gambling on side hustles before his main engine was secure. That's a huge lesson for viewers. A lot of people try to build 5 income streams while their main income is still weak. Bam's story shows the opposite path. Become undeniable at the main thing, get paid at a premium for the main thing, then stack around it. That order matters. Side hustles are great, but side hustles cannot usually rescue a weak foundation. The strongest wealth builders often go deep before they go wide. Once Bam became a star, the second layer of wealth kicked in: brand power. Reports show Jordan Brand signed him in 2021, and later partnerships connected him with companies like Amarant Bank, Body Health, and Maker's Mark. Those deals matter because they show how reputation becomes an asset. Your name starts earning too, and that is something regular people can apply on a smaller scale.
You may never sign with Jordan Brand, but your reputation at work, online, or in your community can still become financial leverage. Trusted people get better jobs, better referrals, better clients, and better opportunities. In other words, credibility is a currency. What's also interesting is that Bam's public finance story is not built on wild, flashy investing headlines. There aren't endless public records of him chasing every trend, and honestly, that may be a good sign. The public record points to at least one angel investment in the fitness app Masters, with TechCrunch reporting that Bam was among the athlete investors in its seed round, and PitchBook also listing him as an investor. That suggests selectivity instead of chaos. One thoughtful investment is often smarter than 10 random ones. For ordinary people, that means you do not need to look like a financial genius online. You need a plan, patience, and enough discipline not to throw your money at every exciting thing you see. And here's where the emotional side of Bam's money story becomes powerful. When the money finally came, one of the biggest moments wasn't some luxury purchase for himself. It was buying his mother a house. ESPN covered that moment in 2020, years after he and his mom had struggled together in that trailer. Think about that. For Bam, wealth was not just about consumption, it was about healing. It was about turning old pain into new protection. A lot of viewers need to hear that, because sometimes the best use of money is not to impress strangers. It's to reduce fear inside your own family. Maybe that means paying off debt. Maybe that means building an emergency fund. Maybe that means helping your parents retire with dignity. The point is, money feels different when it solves emotional problems, not just material ones. Another smart lesson from Bam's story is that wealth is not only what you keep, it's also what you build beyond yourself. His BBB Foundation says it supports single-parent households and highlights impact figures including tens of thousands reached, along with thousands of families and hundreds of students served. Good Morning America also highlighted the foundation's role in paying for a new outdoor fitness center in Homestead, Florida. That's not just charity for image, that's structure, that's organized giving. And that matters because real financial maturity is not just earning and spending, it's deciding what your money stands for. So what really made Bam Adebayo wealthy? Not one lucky break, not one crypto bet, not one viral endorsement. It was a sequence. First, hardship gave him urgency. Then discipline built his skill. Then skill created contracts. Then contracts created security. Then his reputation created brand income. Then selective investing and intentional giving started shaping legacy. That order is important. People love shortcuts, but Bam's story is a reminder that the most durable wealth is usually built layer by layer, not overnight. And maybe the most inspiring part of all this is how normal the core lessons really are. Even if you never earn millions, you can still live the same blueprint. Build a skill people will pay for, protect your main income, avoid fake urgency and flashy distractions, be selective with investments, use your money to create safety before status, and when success comes, let it mean something deeper than consumption. Bam Adebayo's life shows that wealth is at its best when it changes what your family has to worry about. So when people look at Bam, they see an NBA star. But if you look closer, you see something more useful than that. You see a personal finance case study hiding in plain sight. A young man from a single-parent home who turned elite performance into massive guaranteed income. A public figure who expanded that income through partnerships. An athlete who appears to invest carefully, not recklessly. And a son who never forgot what money was supposed to do in the first place. It was supposed to create freedom. It was supposed to create peace. It was supposed to make sure the people who sacrificed for you no longer have to survive on hope alone. And honestly, that might be the best money lesson in Bam Adebayo's entire story.